So remember to keep her slow. That's good. Good, don't change anything, just stay like that. So look for your center line, look where you're going. Good, keep your hands down. Look where you're going, do the same thing again, another figure of 8. Hands down. Good, hands down. Good, and when you get into the center line, I want you to walk, okay? So that's in between them 2 poles.
Yeah.
Hands down. That's not in between them 2 poles, but okay. You're all right. So pick a direction and then trot on. Hands down and just hold the contact. Slow your rising, you're getting a little bit quick. Good. All right, so this time I want you to trot around the whole thing. So I don't want you to go down the center line. So that's just around every single cone. So keeping it slow and controlled, keeping your hands down. Good. Hands down. Hold your contact so she doesn't look up. She's just looking at the other horses and the people coming down. So hold your contact, shorten your reins. Good, and then I want you to go back through the center and I want you to do the same thing. So shorten your reins and hold your contact, hold it the same. That's going this, no, you're right. So I want you to look what you're doing. Hold your contact and keep your hands down. Slow your trot. Hands down, they're up. Rest them on the saddle cloth if you need to. Good, and then go through the center line again. Good, don't change. Keep her slower, you're letting her get quick. Slow your rising, hands down. Yep. Good, so when you're ready, bring her back to the walk. So sit tall, shoulders back. Good girl. All right, keep her walking. All right, so you're gonna have a canter in a minute, okay? So it's exactly the same like Willow. I want you to sit, when you get into a trot, just sit tall, close your leg and raise your inside hand, okay? No, just around that one circle, like half your figure 8. And so she's probably gonna look at Dolly over there, so you just gotta hold your contact. So when you're ready, get her into a trot. No, just stay in one circle. By one circle, I mean you go through the center, but you stay the same way. Okay? Do you understand? And you got to keep your hands down. Yeah, when you're ready. So sit, raise your hand. Good. And you got to keep leg and hold contact. She'll go in a frame. She's educated, not like your pony. Good. Stay the same. Don't change. Hold your leg on so she doesn't fall back. Keep doing the same thing. Good girl. Keep your hands down. And then next time when you come through the center, I want you to come back to a trot there, okay? So keep her cantering till you get there. But when you get to the yellow drum, you're going to prepare to ask her to slow down. So sit taller now, hands back. Good girl, that's okay. And now I want you to do the same thing, but the other way. So ask for canter when you get up to the top there. So raise your inside hand. Good girl. So keep your leg in contact on. Good girl. Now, this time I don't want you to go up the center. Go around the whole arena, okay? Good. And then I want you to go back to a trot whenever you're ready. Good girl. All right, and then I want you to come down the center and I want you to do the same thing but canter the other way. That's the same way, I think. Pretty sure you're going the same way. So back to the trot and come down the middle. Slow your trot, slow, look where you're going. Good girl, keep your hands down, look where you're going. Good, ask for canter, good girl. You're riding really well. Good, hold your contact a little bit to keep her nose in. Good girl. Oh, that's fantastic. So whenever you're ready, back to the trot. Good girl. And then walk whenever you're ready. Good girl. Keep it walking. Very nice. All right, give her a loose rein. Fantastic. And then just stop her whenever you're ready. Good girl. Yep. Now I'm not going to talk to you this time, okay? So you got to remember everything. So just shorten your reins and get her nose in. That's better. That's how you got to ride her, okay? Just keeping your reins short and your hands down. Hands down. Don't try so hard. Just hold your contact and she'll soften. Good, you're going to have to get your reins a little shorter. You're cutting your corner.
Shorter?
No, you're right, just go up in 2-point. Let her canter quicker and then I want to see you bring her back. Good, now sit back and get her collected. Remember your cones. Good, just hold a contact. Good girl, now do the same thing. But you're starting to get a little bit quick in your collected canter. Push her out again, stand up in 2-point. Good girl, now sit back and bring her back to a collected canter. Keep your hands down. Good girl, that's better. See, when you keep your hands down, she's a lot easier to bring back. Now I want you to make her go slower again. Good girl. If she comes back to the trot, that's okay. I'd rather that than you keep letting her go fast. Good girl. That's a lovely trot. Now ask her for the canter again whenever you're ready. So raise your inside hand. Good girl. Get her slower again. So sit nice and tall and hold your leg on her. Hold your leg on. Good girl. Sit nice and tall. Slow her down. Hands down, hands down. That's better. Good girl. And back to the trot whenever you're ready. All right, go slower. Slow your trot down and come down the middle. Come down the middle this time. Straight down the middle towards me, and then change rein. Good. And then when you're ready, I want you to canter and do the same thing. Good. Keep your hands down. Good girl. Yeah, so whenever you're ready, bring her back to a slow canter. Sit tall, hold your contact, make her bring her nose in. Good girl. Slower again, hold your contact, hands down. Good girl. Lovely. You could have stayed at the trot then. She gave you a very nice transition. Keep her trotting. Slow your trot, slow your trot. Don't grip with your heels. Better. Slow, slow, slow. And then come back to the walk whenever you're ready. I want you to keep her in that frame if you can when you bring her back. Good girl. And then I want you to walk her on a loose rein back to me down the middle. Keep going straight. Rightio, and then stop her whenever you're ready. Good girl, give her a pat. Good. Shoulders back, sit tall. Don't change. Are you okay if I put the jump up a little higher? Alright, after this one I'm going to put it up, okay? Good, get her nose back down. Alright, and walk her. Whenever you're ready.
Where am I coming from?
The same way that you're going. So ride her the same, shorten your reins, get her together. Alright, so she's going to jump this a little bit because it's bigger. Look up. Good, get her nose back in. Slow her down, get her nose back in. Look. Steady. Look over your fence. It's alright, you're just pulling her mouth a little bit then. But don't change your rhythm, stay the same. Look where you're going. Stay slow. Good girl. Get her nose back down now. Alright, let her canter and do it at the canter. So you're going to keep her slow and you got to hold your reins. Keep her slow, you got to keep your hands down. Hands down. Good girl. Hold your leg on, hands down, good girl. So whatever lead she lands on, I want you to go the same way. Slow down, sit tall, good girl. Stay that same way. She landed on the other lead. Get her nose in and go slower. Look where you're going. I want you to keep going the same way. I'm pretty sure she'll land on that same lead. Good girl, go the same way. Good, keep her cantering. It's very greasy and slippery on that grass, so just be careful. Go slow, sit tall, sit tall, sit tall. Shoulders back, you're leaning and gripping with your heels a lot. Good girl, look where you're going. Steady, don't change. Good girl. Now trot her and go the other way. Don't just yank her and turn in a circle. Get her together and slow and change rein. Well, you're going in a circle to the right, so you need to do a circle to the left. Hands down. You've got to keep your hands down. Your hands are still up. Good girl. Look at your fence. Keep her slow. Good girl. Now you can canter that way. Shoulders back. You're letting her get quick by that when you lean forward. That was all right. Pick up that lead again. You got to go slow. Sit back, shoulders back, sit tall. That's good. That's your natural half halt. Sit tall, stay like that. Don't change. Better, very good. Yeah, again, one more canter. But see, when you don't lean, she doesn't get quick and she doesn't take that long spot. Wait, sit tall, good girl. And again, go the same way. She landed on that other lead. Good, don't change, stay the same. Sit tall. Good girl. Keep going, keep going. Do a canter circle and then bring her back to the trot. So bring her back to the trot whenever you're ready. Slow her down. I want to see how slow you can make her trot, okay? So slow your rising, keep your hands down. Good girl, you're riding very well. That's still trotting very fast. She can trot a lot slower than that. Hands down. Good girl, that's better. And bring her back to the walk. Righto, stop her when you're ready. Give her a big pat. Ready, set, go. Get it going. And stop. Give her a loose rein, give her a head now. So remember to lean forward when you go uphill. Yeah, and then just lean back when you go down. Put your feet forward. You got to give her rein, because otherwise she thinks she's going to try and back up. Good girl. Turn around and do the same thing. Go up and over. Don't stop on the top this time. Good girl. Lean back, lean back. Feet forward. Good girl. Rightio. Just walk her down the road for about a K and then I'll see you when you get back, just to cool her out because she's pretty puffed at the moment.
Okay.
So just go out to the left and go down the road. Yeah, just keep her on a loose rein and I'll see you when you come back.
Yeah. Out at Texas. Alright, girl.
Yeah, just jump off her there.